Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be showing you my custom tactics and my controller settings and everything to get you those extra wins in Foot Champions. Most people are missing out on Gold 3, Gold 2, Gold 1, even on Elite ranks. So these are my custom tactics and instructions and my controller settings and everything to get you those like just a little bit edge over other players. So have a look. First we'll have a look at the controller settings over here. Customize controls. Okay, FIFA trainer should always be hidden. Time finishing, I keep it off because it's just not worth it over. Like this year, last year it was very UV, but this year it's very hard to time the shots, so I keep it off. Second defender switch icon, I usually keep it off because I just don't want to know like which player the AI will switch. I usually use my right stick switching, so it's just not needed for me. Pass block assistance on. This should be on in most of the cases because the AI will help you to intercept those passes and cutting the passing lanes and everything. So keep it on, it will be very helpful. Auto switching air balls and loose balls. So air balls and loose balls, like the AI will switch for you, like when the ball is in the air and some loose balls. This is pretty helpful. You can use it to auto, but every time the AI will switch for you, so I don't prefer that. Manual is okay if you can, but I like to keep it on air balls and loose balls. It's almost the same thing. Auto switching move assistance, uh, uh, like when you switch to a player, he might be moving in a certain direction and he will keep moving, so I just keep it low. I just don't want him to just run away from there. Then jockey, see, jockey is very important over here. Why? Because sometimes jockey, like I used to keep it assisted earlier, but what happened, like the AI controlled the speed of my jockey and I don't want that. I want to close in on the opponents pretty fast. It might depend on you, like what you want to keep. So keep it assisted for a while, see, then go to manual, just check how it's working for you and then select the best one. I keep it manual. Right stick switching, player relative always, like when basically I concentrate more on the player while switching. So like suppose I have my I have my cursor on my cam, so I'll just move the right stick a little bit back, so it will change to my cam, CDM, sorry. Then pass assistance assisted, always assisted. Through ball assistance assisted. Short assistance assisted. Cross assistance semi. Like this doesn't matter much because most of the people don't cross engage, but still keep it on semi. Lob assistance assisted. Save assistance semi. Analog sprint on. So analog sprint is something very important. Like to run into those spaces, you can just push your right analog in the direction where your player is running and it will help you to sprint much faster and the ball will just go away from you, so you can much easily run faster. Defending, tactical defending, most of the people use this. I also use this. Tactical defending is the best thing over here. Most people use legacy defending, but I've never tried it, so I don't usually prefer it also. Pass receiver lock early. Pass receiver lock is I keep it early because sometimes the AI messes it up, like when there are 3-4 passing options, like when they are in the same place. So usually what happens, like the AI messes up a little bit, you don't know like which to which player the ball is going, so I keep it early. So these were the controller settings. These are your controller settings, like you can customize it on your own. I play alternate. Everything else is same, just like classic, just the shooting and all is a bit different. Game settings over here, we can see nothing much over here. Camera, camera is something like most of the people ask, like what camera I play. So I play telebroadcast, and camera settings I keep it custom and I play 0 height 0 zoom, so it gives me a like good overview of the pitch. I can see most of the players, like where to go, where not to go and everything. The rest is same. Visual, everything else I put I usually use the player name and indicator. I use the player name above the players. These all depends. Yeah, some people ask me what is my net kind. So net tension is tight, net shape is triangle, and net meshing is hexagon. It's like a bit different, like in the real life nets. It's a bit fun, you can use it, and all other things are different. Let's jump into the custom tactics, guys. What custom tactics I use? Custom tactics, whenever people use, you should have like 4 variations of them, and the 4 variations will depend on what area of your in what area you're of the pitch, what's how is your game running currently. So now let's have a look. The custom tactics, this is my team that I used this weekend. This weekend unfortunately I missed out on Nelly due to some bad gameplay, scripting and everything, but let's not talk about it. So this is my team. I just subbed James on first minute for this Spanish guy, and let's have a look at my custom tactics. So guys, first things first, the normal, this 4-3-3, I just use it for the chemistry. In game everything changes. So just a second, guys. Yeah, custom tactics here. So in this tactic, just keep everything on drop back, one with 1 bar depth, balanced and everything, just because this is the tactic when you need to defend, like the 4-3-3. Like I don't use it in game, but just when the team just to keep the team in shape till when my like other players they move around, so you need to defend a lot at this time. So that's different. So let's go to my main tactic. So the 4-2-3-1 over here, the 4-2-3-1 narrow, this is my main tactic that I use in game. I use this is the best tactic. I think 4-2-3-1 is the best formation this year, by far the most stable, the perfect formation for everything. It gives you like the 2 perfect CDMs, the 3 cams and the 1 striker. It helps you a lot in creating attacks from wings and everywhere. This, in my opinion, is the best formation this year. Last year also it was very OP in FIFA 18, and it was also very OP. So these are my tactics. Balanced, I keep the width on 5 bar because I don't want like the wingers of my attacker to cut in and like make passes, like get in behind. So I keep it on 5 bars. Depth I keep 3 bars because sometimes my defenders they just push up, so I don't want them to go up much further. You can keep it on 4 bars also. 3 bars, 4 bars doesn't make that much difference, so I just keep it on 3 bars. Offensive style here, I keep it balanced. The only reason I keep it balanced is that because it can like the balance gives me a lot of opportunities to create different kinds of attacks, like fast build up and all and everything, long ball and everything. So I keep it on balance. With 5 I use my wingers a lot to create. So with 5 players in the box, 4 because I usually make a lot of cut-ins, so I need some players on the edge of the box. Corners 1 bar, free kick 2 bars. Let's have a look at the instructions. On my striker I have stay central and come back on defense, and attacking runs maybe mix. Some people use get in behind, but this year due to the drop back meta, get in behind isn't the most suitable thing, so I just keep him central and come back on defense. My cam, basic defensive support, balance crossing, and sometimes I use like get into the box for a cross. It might be good for you, it might not be good for you, but I keep it. I keep changing it. I just create a lot from my cam, so I just hold the ball more with my cam, so it doesn't depend much. For my wingers I have come back on defense and get into the box for cross. Your wingers need to like come back on defense so that your fullback is not left alone with your opponent's winger. He might just do a couple of skill moves and beat him, and they can use their attacking mids to create a lot of trouble for your fullback. So I just keep like make them come back on defense. On my fullbacks I have stay back while attacking on both of them. On my center backs I leave them default. On the goalkeeper I have come for crosses and sweeper keeper. On my CDMs I have cut pass. I have 3 instructions: cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, and cover center. So on both of my CDMs, because I already have 4 attackers, so I don't need my CDMs to create much of the attacks. So I just use my CDMs to just go up a bit to the camp position and just pass the ball and come back. So stay back while attacking, cut passing lanes, and cover center. Cover center is very important this year because most of the attacks are created through the center because of the non-crossing meta. So just have them on cover center, because cover wing, like, it doesn't make any sense this time. So this is my this 4-2-3-1 is my usual tactic. I just use it the full game. Suppose like now I go 1-0 down in the, and it's 50 minutes or 60 minutes around, so I just need to like apply more pressure on my opponent. So what I do, so I change to the 4-4-2 formation. 4-4-2 with 2 strikers, it helps you to apply more pressure. The wingers also and the CDMs also move up to the CM position. Mind you guys, this 4-4-2 is not this 4-4-2 like the CDM ones. This is a 4-4-2 with the 2 midfielders. So keep that in mind. Defensive tactic, I have width and depth both on 4 bars and balanced. Long ball and offense. So guys, this long ball tactic, most of the people think like this is the Stoke City long ball tactic, like the defense shoots the ball up to the striker and then just the striker receives and scores. No, this is not the long ball tactic in FIFA. In FIFA, this long ball tactic is basically something like it tells these players, these 2 of my attackers, to make runs, to tell all my 4 players, all my 2 wingers and my 2 attackers, to make runs into the box, and so it gives me more options to score. And players in the box will also be width, and players in the box will be 6. Width will be a bit high because it helps to keep a lot of pressure on the players, on my opponent's players, so it's good, and you can use the wing to create a lot of opportunities. Coming to instructions over here, I have both of my strikers on balanced, everything balanced. It helps me a lot to create, like, doesn't matter much if you like put comeback on defense, because I just need to attack that time. On my wingers, I have comeback on defense, and I leave, and the other things I leave it on balanced on both of my wingers. For the CMs, I keep them stay back while attacking and cover center. So this is almost like the same of this 4-2-3-1, but here we don't have that cut passing lanes option. That doesn't matter much, but because I need to create a bit more from these CDMs also. You may leave one on balance, but sometimes it might be a bit risky because your one CDM might have to cover a lot of area over here in the middle. So I just keep both of them at stay back while attacking. Okay guys, now we come to my ultra attacking formation. This is just, I have kept it in attacking, that doesn't matter much. My ultra attacking formation is for 1-2-1-2, like I am 2-0 down and it's already 75 minutes. Now I just need to attack. Here in my tactics, I have pressure on heavy touch. In game, I just use my D-pad to make it team press, like constant pressure. So it helps me a lot to get the ball faster and easier with 5 depth, with 5 bars and depth 5 bars. It helps me just to push up a little bit. Offensive style balanced with 6 bars and players in the box 5 bars. I just need my cams and my strikers to create a lot from here. Let's come to the instructions. I have kept them stay central because I just need, like, the 1-2 passing is very important over here. On my cam, I have stay forward and free roam because my cam can make a lot of runs to the right and to the left. On my CDM, I have stay back while attacking, balanced defense and cover center. On my other CDM, on my other CM, I have balanced attack, cover center, and this is where I usually have a forward, like a winger like Sane or someone, a strong player, a strong forward. So I put them on get forward. On my fullbacks here, I have stay back while attacking, but in game I make them like attacking fullbacks with the help of the D-pad option. So it helps me a lot to create from the wings. Now, and Now my last ultra defensive tactic over here is drop back 1 width and 1 depth, and an offense 5 width and 2 bars players in the box. Instructions and sorry guys, the formation over here will be 5 at the back, 5 at the back. Yeah, it's a 5 at the back. This is a 5-3-2 formation. 5 at the back, 3 players in the middle, and 2 strikers. So here guys, I'll keep everyone come back on defense like I'm winning, like I'm up against a pro, like a top 100 player or an elite player who and I'm 1-0 up at that time or 2-0 up. So I just now need to defend. So I have come back on defense on both of my strikers, stay back while attacking on all my defenders, and stay back while attacking on all my 3 midfielders, all cover center. So this helps me just to make it a lot compact in the middle. So this helps me a lot, and this will be drop back 1 bar, width 1 bar, depth 1 bar. Offensive drive will be balanced, width doesn't matter much over here. This drive kept it a little bit up because it helps me to to create a little through balls, just to run out the time. Corners 1 bar, free kick 1 bar, players in the box 2 bars, 1 bar doesn't make much difference. So guys, these were my custom tactics. You can use these custom tactics, like just try them out for first in the division rivals, and then you can use them in foot champions. These tactics will help you a lot, and they will help you to get those extra wins which might help you to get to a better rank. Have a look at these custom tactics guys, and tell me how you feel about it. Okay, thank you. I'll soon be making a video on, like, it will be a division rivals game walkthrough, like how I play in game, like what to do where on the pitch. So I'll make that video soon. So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.